Are you Andrew Ritchie?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Ritchie has a motion to revoke his probation and cause number 22-40568. And what is the announcement?
First state, Your Honor, you gotta understand it.
Yes, Your Honor. In talking to the Officer Ruiz, his probation officer, it appears as though due to medical issues that apparently began almost immediately after Mr. Ritchie was on probation. We have had a discussion about what might be the best thing to do with Mr. Ritchie here. It seems that he has now been cleared medically and please interrupt me if I'm saying the wrong thing, Mr. Ruiz, but he only was able to report 9 times since 2023 due to that illness. And he has completed a CSR. What we would like to do instead of revocation is extend his probation by 2 years to make up for the time he has essentially missed on probation, so that he has the full period.
Is that an agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can do it 2 ways. If it's by agreement, Mr. Ruiz can just sign that modification order and you guys can dismiss the motion to revoke, or we can go through the motion to revoke and I can order it that way.
We'll sign. Oh, he has the ankle. That was something we can.
Well, we'll get some
Yeah,
first things
we'll get to
first.
that.
I don't have a problem with him being completed. I don't have a problem with that at all either. He completed, he paid for all his fees. He completed his community service. He did his anger management class.
So even without reporting, it sounds like he's done everything else he's supposed to.
It's your discretion, but I don't have problems with him being completed.
We'll defer.
Let me look back real quick at the I've got that. I was just gonna see if I had my old PSI.
And Your Honor, it's my understanding that he paid for his community service hours, not actually having spent the time doing community service hours. It's the state's position that he complete more than 9 months on the charge that he was given probation for.
No, I don't, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Sounds like I need to see the PSI, but we don't know where it would be, do we?
State.
I mean, because, I mean, obviously they're given that opportunity to. You have one? Can I take a quick look at it? Thinking if there's. He obviously wasn't arrested for anything else during that period of time. I don't, let's look at one more thing. Y'all just give me a minute to kind of make sure I have a full picture. Side. Should have numbers.
Yeah.
So what I'm inclined to do is kind of meet you guys in the middle, just based on the nature of the offense and some of the issues, that I want to make sure have been addressed fully so that there's not this issue again is, I'll agree to a 1 year instead of a 2 year extension. So that started, I guess it would start technically January. So it'll be till January of next year. And make sure everything is going well. There's not any other issues that need to be addressed. And then if everything ever goes fine, then you'll be done in less than a year. If you'll sign that, then you can either, you go ahead and dismiss that motion, or do you want me to go through the motion and roll on it?
I'll just dismiss the motion.
Okay, I'll sign that when it comes through, but you need to stay and make sure you sign that order with your attorney that you agree to that 1 year extension. I'm gonna leave that up to probation, obviously. Well, that was a condition of the bond because where are you living, Mr. Ritchie?
I'm in near one right now.
Okay. And do you intend to stay? You say like you're not gonna stay there. Is that where you intend to stay or no?
I want to see if I can stay in Harris County or here it's my job and I have a home there.
So you need to talk to probation about that. Is the biggest thing is you have to report, you'll have to report in Harris County and by mail here for the rest of that year. And I don't have an issue with that. So because that GPS was the condition of your bond, that's technically over today, so you will be able to remove that.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the thing, if you don't do what you're supposed to and report in mail here or by online and in person in Harris County, if it gets transferred, you'll be right back in here on a motion to revoke your probation, and we won't have this probably nice of a conversation. Okay,
Yes,
all right. You visit with your probation officer before you leave. You can get that signed and he'll talk to you about the process to get it transferred to Harris County.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Paul, it's very important that you're here on time.
Yes.
Because what happens if you're not is your bond gets forfeited and raised. So I'm going to recall the bond forfeiture. Mr. Samuel has said that you have hired him or intend to, so I'm gonna reset your case. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Samuel and your bondsman. They'll let you know when you need to go back. All right, you're free to go. Thank you, Mr. Samuel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Charles Beard, are you wearing shorts?
Yes, ma'am, I was trying to get a ride and I had right camera paid and he's been able to refer him, so I'm trying to find a lawyer, find a new lawyer.
You're trying to what?
Find a new lawyer, I have right camera paid, and I guess he's not allowed here.
He's here today.
He is here?
What's the name, Your Honor?
Charles Beard. What does any of that have, sir? What does any of that have to do with the fact that you showed up in shorts to court?
I was coming from the house trying to just make it.
Okay, so it's felony court. You need to dress like you want someone to take you seriously on a felony. Does
Yes,
that
ma'am, I
make
just got the
sense?
job at the maintenance at the motel and it's just the only job they have right now.
Okay, well, I'm glad you did that. Make sure, number one, make sure you're on time. Make sure you dress appropriately, okay? Shorts aren't allowed. And so what I'm going to do, Mr. Beard, is your intention to hire Mr. Kimler?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me go through. This is your initial appearance and cause number 26 DCCR 0138. And in that case, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. And that's from December 16th of 2025. And so what I'm going to do, since you've made bond, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to get Mr. Kimler hired or someone else. If you get them hired, whoever, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If for some reason you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to, so I know you're trying, and we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order and you go to jail. You understand?
I also had them to misdemeanor.
Okay,
So I need to pay for that first before this, so then I was understanding how.
Gotcha.
it works.
we'll visit with him about all of that. I will recall the bond forfeiture as well. If you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Come on up. And Ms. Bell, were you able to get someone hired?
No, ma'am, but I did speak.
Who'd you talk to?
Talk to, hold on. So I spoke with Mr. Sonny Eckhart. He told me the prices for his, it was 5,000 a grant. I spoke with Allison Family Law. We would have to do a $100 consultation, which I would have to do after I got paid, which I haven't done yet.
Okay,
Then I spoke with Jason Nix. He told me his prices and everything, 5,000 upfront, 4,000 if I do a payment plan with 1,500 monthly. That's something I would.
so thank you for doing what I asked you to do. I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to make sure and fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, okay? And then I'll take a look at it. If you step in front of the clerk down there, she'll give you that paperwork. Good morning, sir. You're Michael Morgan?
Yes.
And Mr. Morgan, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24, DCCR 0590. You're charged with a state jail felony offense of theft with prior convictions. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, they told me I had a court appointment by you.
Yes, sir. So what happens is when you're in custody, we automatically give you one. And now that you've bonded out, I expect you to at least try to hire someone.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is reset your case for about 30 days or so to give you some time to see if you can get someone hired. If you do get someone hired before that next court date, you're gonna get a reset notice today. Bring that to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to, so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your
No
options.
problem.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would have to go back to jail. All right, thank you, sir. You can step in front of the clerk, and she'll give you a reset. Sir, you're Tevin Edmondson? And Mr. Edmondson, this is your initial appearance and cause number 26 DCCR 0046. You're charged with the 3rd-degree felony offense of theft of property. And since you've made bond in your case, well, let's see, that's from November 4th of 2025.
What you're seeing here is the reality of the legal system in action. It's not always dramatic. There are resets, delays, negotiations, and procedural steps happening constantly. But every one of these moments matters. A missed step, a delay, or even a small mistake can shift the direction of a case. Justice isn't instant. It's built piece by piece through this process.
Since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I just got hired on with a half. So
Say it again, I'm sorry.
I just got hired on with half one, so my money just started flowing.
Okay.
Now let's start.
Good. So what I'll do, Mr. Edmondson, is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to them. They'll tell you what to do.
Yes.
If you're unable to, I want you to at least talk to 3 attorneys. So I'm ordering you to visit with as many as you can, but they all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to, so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Yes.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
You'll step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that reset notice.
So I.
Okay.
I know it's an initial, so the.
You're Jeremiah Douglas. Mr. Douglas, wearing sweat tight pants is not appropriate in court, okay? All right, I'll reset your case. Stay in touch with Mr. West. Did you already file something?
It's been filed, but I don't know if it's been,
Okay.
it was done over the weekend, so I don't know how,
Okay,
but I'll make sure it's.
stay in touch with Mr. West. He'll let you know when your next court date is. You're free to go, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Your Isis Martin.
Yes, sir.
And Miss Martin, were you able to get someone hired?
Mr. Lacy Adams.
You did, you already hired him or you're going to hire
I'm
him?
going for it, but I've had to make stuff in here because I just started working, but I get paid this week.
Okay, so if I reset you a couple of weeks, you should be able to take care of that. So I'll just do 2 weeks. If you get him hired before then, make sure you bring the reset notice. But he'll call the court, let us know that he's hired and that next court date might get changed. If you don't hear from him or something happens and you haven't hired him yet, make sure you're here on that court date, okay?
Yes.
All right, step in front of the clerk, Langston Adams. Good morning, you're Miracle O'Veal.
Yes, sir.
And Miss O'Veal, were you able to get someone hired?
I was not, but I did talk to 3 people.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to, the first one is Miss Brittany Holmes. Unfortunately, she was the suspect's lawyer, so we couldn't move further.
Gotcha.
I talked to Mr. Links and Scott Adams. We did start to move forward and things of that nature, but he wanted a certain down payment amount that I couldn't initially afford to give him before today.
Okay,
And I also reached out to Miss Elizabeth Gillespie, I think that's how you say her last name.
okay.
But unfortunately, the circumstances didn't meet as far as my requirements.
Okay, and so do you think if you had more time, you'd be able to get Mr. Adams or someone hired? Are you working?
Yes, I
Okay, so why don't I do this? I'll give you one more reset, see if you can get that down payment either for him or contact some more. They all charge different amounts. You can tell probably from talking to a few. Bring me those names if for some reason you can't get someone hired. If you do get him or someone else hired, then just bring the reset notice to them and they'll tell you what to do, okay?
Yeah, the reason why I couldn't get him hired was because remember the first time I told you I was paying him.
I can't, if you think I can remember 4 weeks
Oh,
ago, I'm
you're
just.
right, you're right. Yeah, I was
Tell me
paying
again.
for my car's transmission, so I could be able to transport myself. At least I could.
Okay, and have you been able to get that taken care of?
It's still currently at the shop, but I was able to pay my dad's degree on it.
So let's do this. Why don't I have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer? You need to make sure and fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk on the end. She'll give you that paperwork. Good morning, sir. You Gabriel Pena?
Johnson.
And Mr. Pena, this is your initial appearance and cause number 26 DCCR 0064. You're charged with the 3rd-degree felony offense of failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements from September 27th of 2025. And Mr. Pena, are you able to hire a lawyer?
I have I had a stroke. I
Okay,
have a patient. So it's hard for me to get my,
sure.
I got a bondsman,
Uh-huh.
said my lawyer was a,
It's Mr. Rojas was
Yeah.
appointed, yeah. So Mr. Rojas was appointed to represent you while you were in custody. And I'm assuming, are you not able to work right now? Okay, so I'm going to find that you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Mr. Rojas will remain your attorney. If you step in front of the clerk, she's going to give you his information and then when to get in touch with him and things like that.
yeah.
All right, sir, step in front of this clerk. Good morning, you're Robert Simon. And Mr. Simon, you're here on 2 cases. Cause number 25 DCCR 1740, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. And that's from January 17th of 2025. And then in cause number 25 DCCR 1368, you're charged with burglary of a habitation, a 2nd-degree felony from August 18th of 2023. And since you've made bond, excuse me, in each of these cases, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I'm stretched to the max right now, actually down over the turn.
I can't hear you.
We're stretched to the max right now and we're on a, basically she works for the gas station. I'm not on it. And that's the only income I have.
Are you working? Why not?
Disability.
Okay, has that already been filed?
No, it's not as of now.
So here's the thing, if you're not already and you haven't filed it yet, then I expect you to at least try to get a lawyer. So I'm going to reset your cases. You obviously made 2 bonds on 2 different felonies, which they're different dates, which gives me a little concern that one happened before the other. So anyway, I'm gonna reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to move some and to try to get a job. So if you get a job, then you need to bring me. Well, you need to try to get a job, an actual job, so that you can try to hire a lawyer. All right. So I want you to bring me proof that you either have a job or that you have applied to jobs at least 5 a week. If I test you today, Mr. Pena, would you have anything? I mean, Mr. Simon, would you have anything in your system? Have a seat in the jury box. Let's check that out before I go any further. Good morning, sir. You're David Biano. This is 25 DCCR 1212. Mr. Biano is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And what is the announcement?
We just need one reset and we'll get it disposed of.
Okay,
We're gonna supply, we've already supplied some records. We're gonna get 3 more things, I think.
okay,
And but by the next setting, the case will be disposed of.
okay. Thank you. I'll reset any issues.
No, Judge, I feel confident that we'll be able to work it out.
All right, Mr. Biano, I'm going to reset your case. Stay in touch with Judge Walker. He'll let you know when you need to be back. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
See, is Mr. Wasserstein here?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. You have a Guadalupe Reyes?
That's you, Ron.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I think Mr. Reyes.
Here he comes. Good morning, sir. You Guadalupe Reyes? And this is 25 DCCR 1422. Mr. Reyes is charged with aggravated robbery. And what is the announcement?
Judge, I'd request one more setting. The last time I was in front of you, I didn't have the discovery. State held my hand and got me the discovery, which I think is, haven't had a chance to go.
Okay, so we'll just do a normal reset. Mr. Reyes, make sure you make an appointment, go visit with your attorney so that you can go over all of the information that he's received, so we can get an announcement at that next court date.
And as we reach this final stretch, everything comes together. This courtroom is full of second chances, but every one of them comes with conditions attached. The system does give opportunities, but it also keeps track of who follows through and who doesn't. So the real question is, when people are given that second chance, how many actually use it the right way?
Any issues?
None I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you,
I
sir.
also wanted to thank your staff. The last setting I had, while I was ill, and they made it really simple.
Well,
Really
thank you,
appreciate
sir. We appreciate that.
it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. West, you have Miguel Reyna. Good morning. Are you Miguel Reyna?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Reyna is charged with driving while intoxicated third or more and cause number 25 DCCR 1687. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, if we get a little more time to get working on the resolution, I think we have something in principle. We just need some more time to get it resolved.
Any issues?
We discussed it Friday. I think we will be able to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mr. Reyna, do you, you have the auto ignition interlock device on your vehicle? Make sure you keep that and don't drive any vehicle that does not have that on it. I'm going to reset your case about 30 days or so. Make sure you get with Mr. West, take care of everything you need to and visit with him, and then we'll get your case disposed of at the next hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank
Please, Mr. Wilkerson here. Good morning. Are you Christopher Pickens?
Yes.
And Mr. Pickens is here in two cases, 24 DCCR 2275 and 2276. And what is the announcement?
This is the one we said it last time, Judge, to get a subpoena for the complaining witness in the
Okay.
case. She's moved out of state. We have sent subpoena that has come back unclaimed. So the family has stopped communicating with us via phone or any other, been able to try to get in touch with every phone number that we've got for her. So if I can do the latest call.
Yes.
State would call Brittany Boyd.
Would you call the name Brittany Boyd, please?
What's your name?
Boyd.
No response, Your Honor?
With that, Judge, the state would file dismissal on these cases.
All right, I'll sign the dismissals as soon as they come through. Mr. Pickens, your cases are over. You're free to go. Thank you, ma'am.
Judge. Thank you, Colin.
Good morning, sir. You're Bruce Hill.
Yes.
And this is 25 DCCR 1348. Mr. Hill's charged with false name, information, or forgery of vehicle registration. And what is the announcement?
Judge, we're going to ask for one more resetting. Ms. Malfino extended an offer to me last week. I've talked about it with Mr. Hill. We kind of have a counter offer that we'd like to discuss with the state, counter proposal. But we also need to settle up some of our contractual obligations internally. And so if we could have maybe a normal reset to do both of those things, I think we can get this resolved.
Any issues?
No, Judge, he also has a video.
Right, so Mr. Hill, I'm going to reset your case, a normal reset. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Gertz, take care of everything you're supposed to, go over with whatever information he gets or receives and offers from Ms. Malfini. We'll get an announcement the next day. All right. Good morning, sir. Are you Wayne Cummings? Can I get everybody to kind of hold it down while you're visiting, please? And this is 18-29640. Mr. Cummings has a motion to revoke his probation. And what is the announcement?
Judge, this is a case where the new PWI charge that was alleged in the motion. I checked again this morning with the Orange County District Attorney's Office. That case has not been brought in. At this point, we would ask for one reset. One time it's from October 25, so I would think it would be there, but they may be waiting on labs, and I know the lab have been backed up for a while based on personnel issues.
Okay. Any issue with, so Mr. Cummings, I'm going to reset your case, just another maybe 30 days or so. Stay in touch with your bondsman and Mr. Kimler, and they will let you know when you need to be back, and we'll see what the status of that Orange County case is at that time. All right. You're free to go, sir. And then you have Andrew Rich. Good morning. Are you Alexandra DeLeon? Miss DeLeon, it's very important that you're here on time. Do you understand? Where were you this morning?
At the wrong courthouse.
Okay, so I'm gonna recall the bond forfeiture. This is your initial appearance in cause number 26 DCCR 0143. You're charged with the second degree felony offense of assault on a peace officer. Stand up straight. Don't lean on. You're charged with assault on a peace officer, and that's from December 28th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? So what I'm going to do, Ms. De Leon, is reset your case. Take a look. Ms. Johnson, it's very important that you're here on time to court.
Yes, ma'am. I was on 8 minutes.
I'm sorry.
I was on 8 minutes behind. I'm still here.
I understand. You can see it's very busy, so I call the cases and you get a bond forfeiture if you're not here. I'm gonna recall that bond forfeiture. This is your initial appearance. In cause number 25 DCCR 1782. You're charged with the third degree felony offense of harassment of a public servant from October 29th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
Yeah, I'm trying to hire a good one because it's a false report and I was reporting this name. Sir, his badge number is 363.
That's okay. You don't have to tell me all that. So here's what
I'm trying to get a good lawyer. The one I really use, he said that you're a tough one and it's gonna be hard for us to get it dismissed and it was done a Boudreaux. So I was trying to go with.
Well, whatever happens between you and the district attorney's office, that's not up to me if a case
Okay.
gets dismissed or not. So I'm gonna reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to hire someone.
Okay.
If you get a lawyer hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me the names of the lawyers you talked to when you come back, so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. And if you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail.
Well,
Do you
I
understand?
To 3, so.
Well, the point of it is to hire someone, not just to get the 3 names. I want you to hire someone before the next court date, but you'll see when you're talking to them that they all have different plans and things like that. So if you can't get someone hired, bring me the names of who you've talked to, okay?
Okay.
Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. All right, Mr. Simon, so you tested negative, which is great. And so what I'm going to do, Mr. Simon, is reset both of your cases for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone.
You give me a little.
Everybody gets 30 days. And so if you don't get
Fine.
someone hired before the 30 days, then bring me information about who you've talked to. Bring me information about where you've attempted to get a job. If you get a job, bring me a pay stub.
Like, applications or,
Yes,
I mean.
whatever you can do to show me,
Because most of
that
them
you're-
are online now.
then print it out, screenshot it, do whatever you need to so that you can bring me proof of what you're doing. Okay?
Thank you.
Step in front of the clerk, please.